Horse news, motherfucking horse news, motherfucking horse news.
Hey readers, Paul Duke here. I'm just at the end of Griffish Isles 2022. I'm here with Soph, the new chair of the con.
Hello.
How have you found running your first con?
I've been quite relaxed actually. I didn't think I would be. I thought I'd be quite stressed about the whole thing.
Yes.
But on the whole, I think it's gone pretty well.
Yes.
Everyone's been giving good responses. They've been happy. They've enjoyed the events that we've had on all weekend. We haven't had any hiccups. Nothing that can be complained about. Every event seems to have gone correctly on time, except the final one, but there's reasons for that.
Yep.
And on the whole, I'm quite happy with how it went.
I can imagine. I mean, I love this here Catbird Con 22. Yeah.
It's sort of a little in-joke. The idea was that when I made about 60 of these, and the joke was to just pretend that, well, not pretend.
Yeah.
Point the fact that rarity is best fun, which she is.
See, the theme this year, in case you couldn't tell, is Friends from Afar and yaks, like Yona, the obvious the Friends from Afar. We had our voice actor as one of the main, as the VIP guest by Skype, or was it Zoom? I forget now. Kids these days are Zoom. What did you say was the most interesting aspect of running the con for the first time?
Running the con? It would be different I think, if it was my first convention entirely from scratch. But I was looking at Hypno had already set the groundwork for not only Griffish Isles, but for this hotel location. So, whilst there was a lot of logistics in planning the hotel, planning the events and things like that, I was confident in that we had both the facilities, the event halls, and the committee that would serve the purpose.
How would you say things were different from last year in terms of how you approached the convention planning and the scheduling?
Again, it was tentatively set up. The rooms were booked, but some of the complaints that we had last year involves access and accessibility. Specifically, the momentum halls, which had a stair a ramp lift for disabled people.
Yes.
And as luck might have it, we were no longer able to have the momentum theatre because of double booking.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to rearrange it. I rearranged it so we had the Graphene Suite instead of the momentum. That's the double room that has a central partition that we could remove.
Yeah.
And the vendors have been very happy with that. The fact that you can walk in, walk out, and just see everything in one go was definitely a bonus for us.
Mm-hmm. I can imagine. How would you say attendance was this year? Up or down?
I think slightly down. We've done all right. I think we were just shy of 140.
Mm-hmm.
And if anything, I imagine the current financial status of the country is going to affect our sales.
And of course, 2 cons inside of 6 months.
There is that, but because we moved it to May, we are now fighting with confuzzles. We have some people that would rather go to that than Griffish Isles. Well, not rather, but they can't afford to do both in the same time. And FOF as well. Now that they're on the scene in Manchester, they are quite close, but I think they're just distanced enough for most people to come.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how did you manage to get 2 cons in 6 months? Because that's just amazing.
Luckily, foresight. Like I said, the hotel was pre-booked for the next year already, but it's just not necessarily the configuration we had. How did you
overcome the cramped schedule for preparing those? Because that would have, I imagine, 6 months to prepare, you would still been rushed off your feet more than on normal occasions.
You'd be surprised how much you can actually get done in 6 months.
Okay.
But, the majority of the problems stem in merchandise and things like that. You've got maybe 1 or 2 months to plan for that ahead. The voice actor, the hardest bit is actually choosing a voice actor, and then that sets the theme for the convention.
Yeah.
And then starting to hotels, and anything else post that is logistics, talking
Yes.
to the hotel, making sure the rooms are booked, that you've got all the amenities and drinks and things and room layout set up.
Yep.
And good planning means you can do it in 6 or 3 if you really wanted to.
Wow.
We're not doing it in
No,
3 months.
no. Another con in 6 months would be, if it's just too much, I'd imagine.
I have already booked Griffish Isles for May at this hotel on the same room structure
Fantastic.
before even starting this convention.
Fantastic. I mean, this is a good hotel for hosting 2 things at once. Back in October, there was an optometrist convention here as well at the same time, which was funny. I had a look in there. It seemed interesting. I mean, at BabsCon as well, there was like a huge manufacturing convention the day before.
Yeah.
And afterwards, there was like a dog show or something, I think. Or no, that was in 2017, just straight after a tone shift like that. You know, you come down next morning and there's no pony anywhere. Well, there's dogs, so that's cute. But anyway, we're going to wrap up now. Just a couple of brief questions. Firstly, magic, unicorn, and mayonnaise. Can you rank those 3 in terms of which you most prefer?
Bing bong, unicorn, bing bong.
Okay, could you, so magic, unicorn, and mayonnaise. Could you rank them 3 in your preference, please?
Always unicorn first.
Yes.
I'm a fan of rarity, so I can't say no to a unicorn.
Yeah.
So the other 2?
Magic and mayonnaise.
Of course, magic, and mayonnaise is always good on chicken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Magic is not good on chicken. That's kind of difficult. You end up getting electric metal pans stick to you. You know.
Well, there's a lot of magic in food preparation.
Yes, there is. Some of it quite dark. If you look on the back of certain things, I mean, Malore. There's some stuff we don't know. I mean, we have Malore. Do you know what that is?
No.
We at Horse News love Malore. It's this Chicago-based tonic of some description. It's made out of wormwood. So it's like it's a botanical thing. There's no ingredients on the back of it, and it has this weird aftertaste. The taste isn't too bad, but the aftertaste is awful. And
Does that not concern you that there's no ingredients?
yes, it does. But I don't know. They bill it as a thing for 2-fisted drinkers. So yeah, well, you feel like you've been punched in the face twice after drinking it. It's horrible, and yet I still drink it. Yeah. That's not good. But anyway, we're going to come to close now. But anyway, we're going to wrap up now, and all I'm going to say is this. 1, lean into the meme. 2, keep it grin. And 3, don't think you can somehow dab if you have no charisma because you're 6'8". Don't ever try and do that. You have to unfold your own. Have a fantastic time. Stay safe. Enjoy whatever con's going to. You can find this on Horse News TV at #HNN. All the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.